A log cabin in the woods, a cottage by the lake with a nice little dock, a chalet in the mountains so you can enjoy the scenery and ski in the winter. The goal for you is to build a life that you don't need a vacation from. So, how do you do that?
Live happy, fun loving, and carefree.
So, what does it take to build a life that you don't need a vacation from? How do you do it? It's a challenge. In today's world, in the so-called normal world, it's all about school and jobs and places to live and cars. Go ahead and share your dream life in the comments. I just don't get it. I remember way back when I was in school, I actually had professors and other adults repeatedly tell me to get an education, get a good job in a city, in a place, wherever it is that you can earn a lot of money at, and then you'll have time, go on vacations to relax and enjoy yourself. And it never, ever, ever made sense to me. I just didn't get it. Why would I want to build a life? Why should you build a life that you hate from Monday to Friday so that you can relax and enjoy yourself on the weekend and maybe take a vacation once, if you're lucky, twice a year? I just don't get it. Living a stressed out life sure seems silly to me. So I've always been of the mindset of building a life, living a life that I don't need a vacation from. And that's exactly what I want for you, to be able to build a life that you do not need to vacation from. I don't want you hating your life from Monday to Friday, living for the weekend, living for that occasional vacation. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Now, a lot of people will say it's impossible, that you can't live the life of your dreams, that it's a fantasy, that you just can't do that today. And for lack of a better term, I'm just going to use that phrase, think outside the box. Don't think about it normally. We did it, and I know that you can do it. So just think about things in whatever manner it takes, that thinking outside the box. For example, if I asked a grown-up, if I asked an adult, how do you put an elephant into a refrigerator? They'd be sitting here thinking, well, an elephant's big and the refrigerator's small, so what do I have to do to the elephant to get it into the refrigerator? Well, that's not realistic. It's impossible. You can't do it. If you ask a child, how do you put an elephant in the refrigerator? They say, go to the refrigerator, open the door, put the elephant in, and close the door. It's that simple. You build in the life, you live in the life of your dream is that simple too. If you want to be out in the woods, and you see those pictures, the memes where they show the cute little log cabin in the woods, and they say, oh, what would you do to be able to live here? Or a nice little cottage and there's a stream going by or a lake or whatever, and it's like, what would you do, to live here? And again, the chalet in the mountains, whatever it is. And the things that you want to think about is how can you do that? And I'm a normal guy. I'm nothing special. I had my aha moment back in about early 2005. And I just said, I'm not living this normal city life with the whole job and clothes and car and bills kinds of things. What does a life that you don't need a vacation from even look like? We just did it. And I know that you can do it too. So the things that you want to think about are what makes you happy, and you really need to define what activity, what thing makes you happy, what gets you excited when you get up out of bed in the morning. You know, what gets your energy flowing. When you wake up to go to work, you're like, oh geez, I gotta go to work again today. What makes you happy that you would be excited to get the day started as quick as you can? And make a plan to get towards that. And that's when we did our plan way back in 2005. What we did is we went and actually took action. We made a mark on the calendar. We said by August 1st, we're gone no matter what. And we had our action plan, and we decided what we were going to do. And that's what this channel has always been about. Is we moved onto our sailboat in '05, and I started this YouTube channel in January 2010, and it's always been about you living your dream. Back then, with being on the sailboat, it was living the pirate lifestyle. Arr! But it's the same theme. It's like, now we're here on our homestead. Our house is there, and we got our garden, and I got a bug crawling up my leg. Woo! Welcome to the wilderness. And so you want to be thinking about those things. But the message has always been the same about you living the life of your dreams, enjoying your life 7 days a week, and not thinking that it's impossible, not thinking that you can't do it, that you can be happy, and you just have to decide what that means to you, and what things do you really need, and the being, self-sufficient, older cars, less of different things, not just going through those motions of what the world expects of you, living and building the life of your dreams. When you start telling your friends about your plan to live happy, fun-loving, and carefree, don't let them talk you out of it. Don't let them say, oh, that's impossible, that's just a fantasy, you'll never be able to do that. You decide what makes you happy, and then you do it. Make your mark on the calendar. Make an action plan to get from where you are right now today to paying off your bills, getting rid of recurring charges, looking for land, that cabin in the woods or the cottage on the lake or the chalet in the mountains, whatever it is. Find that place that you want to be. And every day move a little bit closer, because don't be that indecisive squirrel that gets flattened in the road. You've got to just make decisions. Do anything, do something every day to move you closer to your plan. Because it's really easy to get up on Monday and say, well, on this weekend I'll do something. And then Monday goes by, and Tuesday goes by, and another week goes by, and then another month goes by, and you're not getting anything done. So that's the critical thing, is taking that action and moving towards the life that you want to live. Because I really, really want you to be building and living the life of your dreams. And we're here on our homestead with land as far as you can see through the woods, and it's our happy place, and we don't even want to live now. It's like, oh geez, we got to go to the grocery store and shop. Gee, I would rather stay home, because this is our happy place. This is where we like, with our dogs and our cats and our chickens and our guinea fowl and all of that. So watch this video, because I know you'll enjoy it, for another lesson on living happy, fun-loving, and carefree. And if for some bizarre, crazy reason you're not subscribed, think about subscribing so that you'll get notified when another video comes out. Happy, fun-loving, and carefree.